Okay, let's get started here. Hello, hello, welcome back. I'm Arkar, and tonight we are going to try starting another new game. This one is called The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. It's an old RPG, but I've heard a lot of good things about it, so we're going to try it out tonight. Alright, now we need to get the audio working here. 1 second. Let me try and fix that. Let's go this. Which, here we go, this one. Move it here. Alright, it's pretty loud. Let's lower it a bit. Pretty loud indeed. Still pretty loud. Lower it a bit more. Whenever I click off the screen, maybe that's better. Although for me it's really loud, so I'm going to lower volume for myself. And it's better, but now it's too quiet for you, so I'm going to up the volume again. Right, that should be fine, right? Let's give that a shot. Alright, so as you can see, this is what it looks like. I did add a bunch of mods into it, like recommended mods from supposed remastered versions of the game that were never ported over to the PC version, at least not this PC version. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. And for difficulty, let's go with normal. We won't want to work too hard here. One second.
父さん遅いな。
Wow, the voice is really loud. Alright, 1 second, I gotta fix that as well. Let me try and fix that. I just need to go into some more settings here. Probably should have done this earlier, but oh well. Oh well. Let's try setting the voice down to this amount. And now we gotta restart the game. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Okay, how loud are you this time? Better. We'll go with that for now. Let me know if it's too loud. Alright, so she says,
父さん遅いな。
Daddy's really late.
今日帰るってギルドから連絡があったのに。
I even got a message from the guild saying he'd be home today too.
シェラネは修行で王国一周旅行してるし。
Scare's gone traveling around the kingdom on some kind of training.
ああ、つまんない。ご飯の前にもう一度棒術の練習でもしよっかな。
I'm so bored. Maybe I'll just practice with my staff a bit more before dinner.
おい、今帰ったぞ。
Hey, I'm home.
お父さん。
Daddy.
ただいまエステル。 待たせちまったようだな。
Sorry to have kept you waiting, Estelle.
いい子で留守番していたか？
Did you take good care of the house while I was away?
当たり前よ。
Of course I did.
父さんの方も何もなかった？
Did you run into any trouble, Daddy?
魔獣と戦って怪我してない？
You didn't get hurt fighting the bad monsters, did you?
おう、ピンピンしてるぞ。
Nope, I'm as fit as a fiddle.
それよりエステル、実はお前にお土産があるんだ。
That reminds me, though, I brought you a present.
本
Really? What kind of present?
当？釣り竿？スニーカー？それとも棒術の道具とか？
A new fishing pole, sneakers, something for my training.
育て方間違っちまったかな。
Maybe I raised you wrong, Estelle.
お前ね、女の子だったら服とかアクセサリーじゃないか？
Aren't little girls supposed to like clothes and jewelry?
綺麗な服は好きだけど、すぐに汚しちゃうんだもん。
I like pretty clothes, but they just get dirty.
アクセサリーも遊んでて壊したら嫌だし。
And jewelry breaks when you go play outside with it on.
それより父さん、その大きな毛布どうしたの？
Anyway, Daddy, what's with the big blanket?
ひょっとして、それが
Is that my present?
お、鋭いな。
Oh, you're a sharp one.
よっと。
Now why don't you come have a look? The present's a kid.
お土産？え？
What?
ま、こういうわけだ。
Well, here you are.
割とハンサムな坊主だろ？
Quite a handsome boy, don't you think?
この子！
Why is my present a boy?
大きな声を出すなって。起こしちまうじゃないか。
Don't make such a fuss or you'll wake him up.
起きちゃうって、この子、生きてるの？
Wake him up? You mean he's still alive?
なんかぐったりしてるけど。
Looks kind of dead if you ask me.
手当ては済ませたから、もう命の危険はないはずだ。
I've treated his wounds, so he should be in stable condition.
だがとりあえず、休ませる必要はありそうだな。
In the meantime, however, we'll need to let him rest.
ベッドに運ぶから、エステルはお湯を沸かしてくれ。
I'll put him to bed, so if you wouldn't mind heating a kettle of water on the stove, I'd appreciate it.
ラジ
Okay. So normally,
ャー、よく寝てる。
this version of the game does not have any. At least the Steam version of this game does not have any voice acting. But I've added it in for now, even though it's just all in Japanese. Anyway, alright, so Estelle says he sure sleeps soundly.
この子、私と同じくらいの年だよね。
And he almost looks the same age as me.
こんな真っ黒の髪、私初めて見るかも。
This is the first time I've ever seen black hair like that, too.
確かに見事な黒髪だな。
He certainly does have a nice head of dark hair.
ちなみに瞳はアンバーだぞ。
And a pair of amber eyes to go with it.
ふーん。
Hmm.
それはともかく、そろそろ話してもらおうか。
That's nice and all, but how about you come clean and fess up?
行く。
Fess up?
この子、誰なの？
Yeah, who is this kid anyway?
なんで怪我してるの？
And why is he hurt?
どうして父さんが家まで連れてきたの？
Why did you bring him to our house?
ひょっとして隠し子？お母さんを裏切ってたの？
Is he an illegitimate child or something? Did you betray mommy?
ふぅ。どこでそういう言葉を仕入れてくるんだか。
Where have you been picking up these kinds of words?
シェラザードに決まってるか。
No doubt from Scarazard, I assume.
うん、そう。
Yep, that's right.
まったくあの耳年豆。
For heaven's sake, that girl is going to get me into trouble one of these days with all her nonsense.
この子は父さんも仕事関係で知り合ったばかりなんだ。
Actually, I just met this boy while I was out on business,
まだ名前も知らなかったりする。
and I don't even know his name.
仕事って遊撃士の？
You mean bracer business?
まあな。
Something like that.
おっと、
Oh, look. Huh?
目を覚ますぞ。
He's waking up. his eyes really are the color of amber.
ここは
Where am I?
坊主、目を覚ましたか。
So you're awake now, are you?
ここは俺の家だ。とりあえず安心していいぞ。
Welcome to my humble home. You'll be safe here, so please just try to rest.
どういうつもりです？
What are you trying to pull?
正気とは思えない。
You must be out of your mind.
どうして放っておいてくれなかったんだ？
Why? Why didn't you just leave me there to die?
どうしてって言われてもな。
Why? Now that's a question I don't know how to answer.
いわゆる成り行きってやつ？
Does things just worked out that way work for you?
ふざけないで！
Don't toy with me, Cassius Bright.
カシウス・ブライト、あなたは自分が何をしてるのか？
Do you have any idea what you're getting yourself involved in?
こら
Hey,
怪我人のくせに大声出したりしないの。
you're sure shouting a lot for someone who's supposed to be hurt.
怪我に響くでしょ。
Running your mouth like that is just gonna make it take longer for your body to heal.
誰？
Just who are you supposed to be?
エステルよ。
I'm Estelle.
エステル・ブライト。
Estelle Bright.
俺の娘だよ。
She's my daughter.
お前さんと同じくらいの娘がいるって話しただろ？
Don't you remember me telling you that I have a daughter your age?
そういえば。
Now that you mention it.
ってそんな話をしてるんじゃ。
Wait a minute, don't try and change the subject.
あた。
Ow.
大きな声を出さない。
Quit yelling.
わかったよ。
Alright already.
でも君の行動の方が余計に怪我に響くんじゃ。
But you jumping on me like that isn't going to make me heal any faster either.
なんか言った？
I don't hear you yelling again, do I?
だから怪我を悪化させる。
Look, jumping on me like that is just going to make things worse.
なんか言った？
Do I hear yelling?
なんでもないです。
Never mind, just forget it.
ま、この家の中ではエステルに逆らわん方がいい。
As a word of advice, it would be wise not to argue with Estelle while you're in this house.
本気で怒らせたら俺もかなわんくらいだからな。
Even I wouldn't stand a chance if I made her mad enough.
そうみたいですね。
Yeah, I can see that.
ところであんた、なんか忘れてることない？
By the way, aren't you forgetting something?
名前よ、名前。私もさっき言ったでしょ？
Your name, you know, that thing that people call you?
こっちだけが知らないのって悔しいし、不公平じゃない。
I told you mine already, so don't you think it would be unfair and impolite not to tell me yours?
お、
ま、道理だな。今さら隠しても仕方あるまい。
Seems like the logical thing to do if you ask me.
不便だし、聞かせてもらおうか。
Trying to hide it now would only serve to your detriment.
わかりました。
Fine.
僕は
My name is... Okay. What's next? Hello. I don't think that's what was supposed to happen. It is possible that I broke it by messing up one of the mods. It's very possible. Nothing is happening right now. Alright, we are going to restart it again. We'll try to run through the beginning faster and see what happens. See if there's a skip option. Skip. Skip. No.
父さんを今日帰るって。知らねえわ、修行で王国か。つまんない。
おい。ただいまです。いい子で留守番して。
父さんの方魔獣と戦って。
おう、それよりです。
釣り竿スニーカー。
お前ね。
綺麗な服はアクセサリーも。それより父さん、ひょっと。
お、よっと。ま、割と。大きな声を。
起きちゃうって、なんか
手当ては済ませたか。だがとりあえずベッドに運ぶから。ラジャ
ー。Will it work this time?
よく寝てる。
Try something else.
この子、私こんな真っ黒のか。
確かに見がしない。
それはと、この子。
Oh, that's faster.
怪我人のくせに怪我に響くでしょ。
That's right. Keep bouncing on him. Alright, let's try and figure out what happened here. How did we mess this up? That is the question. Alright, so it seems that other people have had this issue as well, and it seems related to video codec, and it seems like it's supposed to play video at this point. What did people say? Okay. I mean, I don't want to disable the intro videos. That shouldn't be the answer. Alright, if it's going to be the intro video, let me see here. Oh. Assume there's supposed to be music here as well, which I hear nothing. Well, we will look at this quiet intro. While we try to figure things out here. Did we do this properly? I mean, I think we did, but I guess to get past it for now, we are going to oh, I think this was a separate music file that goes along with this video. That's probably why there's no sound in this one. So that makes sense. But for now, we'll just watch this video here and then I'll turn off videos when I restart it. Is strange as to why it doesn't run though. Anyway, just imagine music is playing right now. Okay, what a great intro video. Okay, and now let's go back. Now we have to go into the options. How do we disable videos? Oh, I can't do it here. Okay, that's fine. I have another way to do it. Run the configuration tool. What do we got here? Disable that thing? Not really. How do we disable videos? And what is the difference between HAL and ref? Okay. Well, we've disabled those two things. Oh, and I'm not sure why it's not full screen anymore. Why? Why? Fix you. Not windowed mode. Okay. Let's try that. Okay, that's not good either. Why is it so weird? I'm confused. Fine, windowed mode. But, oh, I see. I have no idea why the resolution got lowered. Alright, borderless windowed mode. That's better. Okay, now this should be good. I think. Okay. This will do it. This is the one. I'm just holding down the B button. Oh, what the heck? The sound is now not showing up for some reason. Also odd, but easily fixable. And the new window is this one. Wait, if that's the case. Alright, let me try one more thing here. One more thing. What if I don't disable the videos with this version? Because the DX9 one was screwing with us for some reason. Does that mean the video will work with this one? No, because I think here there's supposed to be a video playing where it shows this, so since there's no video, I think it's not going to work either. Why is that the case? Alright, that's fine, that's fine. Go back into config. Disable the videos again. And there. Okay. This will at least let us progress for a bit. Maybe I'll fix the video in the future somehow. Hey, Psychedelic. Welcome, welcome. Hand's still recovering. It's a little better, but yeah. Again, still recovering. That's why we're playing this game tonight. And we've been running into some issues. Alright, what did she say? So it's so bright in here. So I slept like a rock. That must mean it's Dad's turn to cook this morning. I wonder if that means Joshua's still in bed. So, I guess that's a no. Yeah, some nice, relaxing sleep. It's always good. As well, I guess I'd better get myself ready then, too. Nice, Joshua. Bravo. Good morning, Estelle. I hope I didn't wake you. Nah, I was already up when I heard you start to play. Can't believe how awake you are, though. Even the roosters still have bags under their eyes. Not that I mind, what with that siren song of yours gently lulling this beautiful woman from her slumber. What do you mean, woman? We're the same age and I'm hardly a man. How wrong you are, Joshua. We may be the same age, but I am clearly the woman of the house. And that makes you something like my loyal follower, wouldn't you agree? Yeah, how fortunate for you. You could at least try and sound a tiny bit sincere. It really is a nice tune, though. Cheerful, yet somehow wistful. I like your other songs too, of course, but this one's my favorite. Yeah, what's it called again? The Whereabouts of Light. That's right. The Whereabouts of Light. I wish I could play the harmonica like you, Joshua. Sadly, it's a lot harder than it looks.
はるかに簡単だと思うけど。
Compared to what it takes to use a staff, I think the harmonica is much easier.
要は集中力の問題だと思うよ。
It's really just a matter of concentration.
全身を使わない作業ってなんだか眠くなってくるのよね。
You're probably right. I guess my problem is just that if I don't do something that uses my whole body, I start to feel drowsy. Okay, the trumpet. I also played the trumpet actually. Back in, what, elementary school band, I think? I was not good at it, but I did play it for, I don't know, 1 or 2 years. I don't remember how long I played it for. I mean, trumpet is hard because, like, since there's only 3 keys, the only way you can control making the notes go higher is like tightening your mouth. And I never got a good hang of it. I could do it, but I couldn't do it that well. Hey, that sounds like you were better than me then, for sure. That's pretty good if you get to first chair. I actually didn't even know a trumpet could be first chair. Or is there a first chair for every instrument?
ヨシアもハーモニカもいいけど、もっとアクティブに行動しなくちゃ。
It's okay, playing the harmonica is fine and all, but how about getting some exercise too? Okay, it is for every instrument.
ヨシアの趣味ってあとは読書と武器の手入れくらいでしょ？
All your hobbies are sitting around kind of stuff, like reading and music.
今時インドアばっかりじゃ女の子のハートはつかめないわよ。
No girl is going to be impressed with just that.
悪かったね。受けが悪くて。
Well, excuse me for being so unpopular with the ladies.
そういう君こそ趣味に偏りがあると思うけど。
Although I feel like I should be the one lecturing you about your hobbies.
釣りとか虫取りとかスポーツシューズ集めとか。
I mean, what kind of boy wants a girl who loves fishing, collecting bugs, and has a fetish for sports shoes?
いいじゃん、好きなんだもん。
Yeah, that's enough talk about hobbies for now.
っていうか、虫取りなんかとっくの昔に卒業したってば。
And for your information, I graduated from bug collecting a long time ago. Yeah, on a side note, I did wanted to ask, how's your Japanese learning going? I remember you mentioned that you started studying it through, I think it was Duolingo. I don't remember if you were using something else.
本当かな。
Right. It's really, I'll believe that when I stop finding beetles in the hallway.
おーいエステルヨシュア
Hey, Estelle, Joshua.
父さん、おはよ
Morning, Dad.
おはよう父さん。
Good
朝食の
morning,
用
Dad.
意もうできたんだ。
Is breakfast ready?
ああバッチリだぞ
It's ready and waiting. Yeah, I think that's normal that it's tough, especially when you have a lot of other stuff going on, because like you said, learning a lot of new things is very tricky if you don't, basically if you don't have the time to commit to it. But hey, you're picking up stuff.
2人とも冷めないうちにとっとと降りてこい
I think later on you'll be able to compare what people say and what these what the text says and be able to get a general idea of like how accurate translations are. Yeah, see if you recognize that stuff then. That is good progress for sure. Basically, so far when I've been playing this, I've been mentally comparing like what the guy's saying to what I see on the screen. And so far it's actually pretty accurate. Because what normally the Steam version of this game does not have voice acting in it, but I think I downloaded a mod like earlier, yesterday or 2 days ago, to because it was added in like a future remastered version of this game that they didn't port over to the English version, but then people created a bunch of mods to add it in, which I'm surprised they're able to do. But anyway, what's the last thing this guy said? He said, "Why don't the both of you hurry on down before it gets cold?" Okay. I'm on my way. Thanks for the grub, Dad. Boy, am I stuffed. Are you eating or inhaling, Estelle? See, like, one thing, I guess they translated this differently, because, like, the literal thing of what the guy said is how she's just eating a lot in the morning, but I guess the implication is that she's just eating a lot, or eating really fast. Like people say, kids who eat and sleep a lot grow a lot. Well, make sure you get enough to eat, but don't forget to pour that energy into your work too. That reminds me, you two are finishing up your training at the guild today, aren't you? That's right, it'll be a review of everything we've learned up to this point. Yeah, exactly. You'll pick up more and more of that stuff, just because certain literal translations just make it sound, it just sounds weird. At some point, it would sound like, I don't know, sort of like a robot was talking, in English anyway. Of course, in Japanese, it's just the normal way of saying things. And once we're finished, we'll be bracers just like you, Dad. That means I'm not going to let you treat me like a kid anymore either. You still lack understanding, Estelle. You can only become a junior bracer in the beginning, or in other words, a trainee. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you should work extra hard in your training to become a full-fledged bracer. Well, I'm not afraid of a little hard work. Just you watch and see what I'm capable of, Dad. I'll be so successful that it won't be long before I pass you two. That's the spirit. Let's see what you're made of then, shall we? Let's not start a rivalry here, you two. And Estelle, keep your focus on the task at hand. You have a test later on today, remember? Wait, what test? Please tell me that you didn't forget about the test, Estelle.
研修が身についているかどうか確認するためのテストだ
You
よ。
know, the one that checks whether or not we've mastered the skills we've been learning and training.
合格できなかったら補習だってシェラさんが言ってたじゃないか。
Don't you remember Shara saying that if we failed we'd be stuck with a ton of extra homework?
やっばー、完璧に忘れてたわ。
Crap, totally forgot.
そういえば知らねえが、そんなこと言ってたような気も。
Now that you mention it, I guess I kind of remember her saying something like that.
まあでも、なんとかなるって。
Don't sweat it. I'm sure we'll manage somehow or other.
はあ、君って子はのんきというかそそっかしいというか。
I honestly don't know how you've survived this long, Estelle. Your brain is like a seed.
まったくもって嘆かわしい。
Papa is sad. It's not quite what he said. Well, I guess it's pretty much what he said, but he said it in a more fancy way in Japanese. Alright, have a good night, Psychedelic. Thanks for dropping by tonight. Take it easy, and yeah.
この楽天的な性格は一体誰に似たもんだろうな。
How could any child of mine end up with such a careless, over-optimistic personality?
失礼ね。父さんほどじゃないってば。
Huh, you're the one that raised me, so I definitely got it from you.
まったく似た者親子だな。
I swear, the two of you act so much alike, but whatever.
まあいいや。エステル、そろそろ町に行こ
We should probably head over to the guild soon, Estelle.
う。ギルドでシェラさんが待ってるよ。
Shara's going to be waiting there for us.
わかった。シェラ姉を待たせると怖いもんね。
Sounds like a plan. You know how crazy, scary she gets when someone keeps her waiting. Yeah, the intro's pretty long.
あ、そうだ父さん。
Oh, before I forget, it's my turn to cook dinner tonight.
今夜の食事当番、私だけど何か食べたいものでもあ
Is there
る？
anything in particular you'd like to eat, Dad?
リクエスト受け付けとくよ。
Any requests?
食べたいものか。
Something I'd like to eat, huh?
ルーアン風魚の蒸し焼き、バルサミコ酢風味なんてど
How
うだ？
about Gruon-style scalloped fish in a balsamic vinegar sauce?
何それ？
What's that?
それはエステルにはちょっと無理だと思うけど。
I think that's a little more than Estelle's cooking skills can handle, or our stomachs.
言ってみただけだ。
Alright, I just wanted to see what kind of reaction I could get.
いつもと同じ魚のフライかオムレツでいいさ。
I'll just have the usual fried fish and omelet.
無理をしないで食えるものだけ作ってくれ。
No need for anything fancy, but do try to make something edible.
失礼な親父ね。反論できないのが悔しいけど。
But I can't actually say he's wrong.
ああ、その代わり頼みがある。
Actually, I do have one favor to ask before you head out.
雑貨屋でリベール通信というニュース紙を買ってきてくれ。
I'd like you to pick me up a copy of the liberal news from the general goods store.
今日最新号が入荷するはずだ。
We're supposed to be getting the latest edition in today.
わかった。雑貨屋でリベール通信ね。
Got it. One copy of the liberal news from the general goods store. Well, we got 500 Mira, so I guess Mira is the currency in this game.
残ったら小遣いにしていいぞ。
If there's any money left over, you can have it as your allowance.
ただし無駄遣いはするなよ。
However, that means no wasteful spending.
やった。ありがとう。
Alright, thanks, Dad.
それじゃあ父さん行ってくるよ。
Okay, we're heading out now. See you later, Dad.
おう、しっかりやれよ。シェラザードによろしくな。
Work hard and give Sherazard my regards. Oh, we can actually move now. Oh, we can save as well. Let's save. Let's see. It's interesting, the B button is the menu button. It's a little odd, but whatever. Alright, so what do we have here? Estelle has a birch staff and a leather vest. And Joshua has twin dirks and a leather vest. And I don't have any other items, I don't think. I don't know what orb mint is. Time quartz. I have no idea what that is. All quartz. Oh, I see. Quartzes. I guess there's some sort of extra thing you can add on to them. Tactics. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh no, wait, let's go look around. I don't know exactly how the, where am I? We got a treasure chest. Open? Open? No. That's not a chest I can open. Alright, fine. Fine. Oh, crap. I went to sleep. It's probably okay. Sad that I can't open that treasure chest. It looks super openable. Alright, there's another bed. What else do we have around here? No, this leads outside. Alright, I think we spent enough time up here. Let's head out. Onto the Elise Highway. Are there any enemies here? Doesn't look like it. Is this the way we're supposed to go? We are now in the city of Roulette. Looks like we made good time.
早すぎもせず遅すぎもしないってと
Not
こか
too
な
early or too late either.
教会の日曜学校を卒業したばっ
We
か
just
りなの
barely
に
graduated from Sunday school.
ブレイサーになるためにこんなに勉強させられるなんて
I never
夢に
dreamed
も
we'd
思わ
have
な
to
かった
study
よ
so hard to become bracers.
それも今日が最後じゃないか
Well, you're in luck. Today is our last day of training.
好きで志望したんだからこのくらいは苦労して当然だよ
Truth be told, though, you're the one who signed up to be a bracer in the first place, so I don't know why you'd expect to get away with any less effort.
それもそっか
Oh, yeah, I guess I did.
よし
Alright then,
最後くらい気合を入れてシェラ姉のしごきに耐えるぞ
let's get to it and make it through this last hazing from Shara.
気合入ったみたいだね
You look ready to me.
それじゃあすぐそこにあるブレーサーギルドに入ろうか
Let's go meet with Shara at the Bracer Guild over there then. Let's see, there's a weapon shop, general goods store. Oh wait, we need to get the news thingamajig. Good morning, Mr. Renon. Hello there, Estelle and Joshua. You're up rather early today. Did you come to buy a new pair of shoes? Now that you mention it, are there any new ones in stock? You know, like the newest Stregas? Unbelievable. We've actually already forgotten why we came in here to begin with. We're not here to shop. We're supposed to be buying a copy of the Liberal News for Dad, right? Of course. You've always been a big collector of those shoes, haven't you, Estelle? I'm afraid that the new Stregas aren't out yet. If you're after the latest issue of the Liberal News, though, I should have them in around noon. Noon, huh? That's right in the middle of our training at the guild house. We'll stop by again after our training is over. Sure, I'll be waiting for you. So the two of you are going to be bracers, are you? I'm jealous. I wanted to be a bracer when I was a kid, too. You could probably say that every boy in Liberal wants to be a bracer at least once in their lives. Except that this one's a girl. Why do you have to make such a big deal out of things, Joshua? There are other female bracers like Shara, too. I didn't mean it in a bad way. Well, hang in there and study hard. When I get my copies of the Liberal News in, I'll set one aside for you. What else can we buy here? Healing, poison, revive. Mute fix, EP, and a bunch of other stuff. Like convert, what is that? Okay, where are we going next? This is the Bracer Guild, that's probably where we're headed. An Orbment Factory, what's that? Hey, if it isn't Joshua and Estelle. How are those orbments working out for you that we tuned the other time you were here? In your case, Estelle, it's not whether the orbment is good or bad, the problem lies in the way you use it. You're always jumping into things without a second thought, so you end up being slow to learn. If you just start thinking before you start swinging, then you'd learn twice as much. Well, excuse me for sucking. There, no need to get upset. Everyone has this problem when they first start out. If you get the hang of things, you'll gradually be able to handle them better. That's right. I'm going to master using this as quick as I can and surpass even Joshua. Yeah, whatever. When I first entered the Zeiss Capital Factory, I pretty much couldn't use one of these things either. Even you couldn't use one, Freddy? Yeah, but I can still become an engineer even if I can't use one. But since you're aiming to become a bracer, you'll have to learn how. Hey, I'm still setting up shop. Ah, Estelle and Joshua. You seem to be here rather early. Good morning, Mr. Melders. Good morning, sir. We appreciate you fixing that orbment light the other day. Speaking of orbment lights, isn't the one outside our house burned out? We should get that replaced ASAP. Orbments sure are daily life necessity, aren't they? When I was a lad, there weren't any of these orbment thingies. Now we can get fire and light with the mere flip of a switch, and even ships fly in the skies. I don't like it. Don't you kids think things are way too convenient these days? Oh crap, there he goes again. About the old days. Yeah, well, if you just learn to shut your big trap. When I was young, I made things a reality through hard work and sweat. Sweat, I tell ya. It would be nice if the young kids these days knew the meaning of the phrase hard work. You're probably right. Can we go here? Yeah, we can go everywhere around here. I don't even know where this area is. What is this girl? Ellie, the weather is so wonderful and revitalizing today. I have this strange feeling that something good is going to happen. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh, I see. Interesting. So I can use the shoulder buttons to change your view. That's cool. And make the birds fly away. That's very nice. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna go straight to the guild. Like we're supposed to do. Alright, we got Aina. Says, there you two are. Good morning, Estelle. Good morning, Joshua.
Aina-san, ohayo.
Morning, Aina.
Ohayo gozaimasu.
Good morning.
Shirane, mou kiteru?
Is Shara here already?
2階で待ってるわ。
Yes, she's waiting for you upstairs.
今日の研修が終われば、晴れてブレイサーの仲間入りね。
Once you finish today's training, you'll finally be recognized as members of the Bracer Guild.
2人とも頑張って。
Good luck to the both of you.
ありがとう。
Thanks.
頑張ります。
We'll do our best. Yeah, let's get another save in here while we're at it. Okay, up we go. Yeah, Sherazard here.
星と吊るし人、
The Star and the Hanged Man.
忍者と魔術師、
The Hermit and the Magician.
そして逆位置の運命の輪。
And last of all, Inversion through the Wheel of Fortune.
これは難しいわね。どう読み解いたらいいのか。
This is a difficult combination. How should I interpret this?
シェラネ、おはよ
Good morning, Shara.
あら、エステル、ヨシュア。
Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua,
珍しいわね、こんな早くに来るなんて。
This is a rare occasion for the both of you to show up so early.
最後の研修くらいはね。
Since it's my last day of training, I figured, why not?
とっとと終わらせてブレイサーになってやるんだから。
I'm ready to get this show on the road and become a bracer myself.
ああ、いつも意気込みはいいんだけど。
I'll give you credit for your enthusiasm.
ま、その心意気に応えて、今日のまとめは厳しくいくからね。
But I'm going to work you hard today in every way I can think of to make sure that high-spirited attitude of yours holds up.
覚悟しときなさい。
I hope you're ready.
そんな。
I can feel that enthusiasm dropping already.
おだまり。
Quiet, you.
毎回教えたことを次々と忘れてくれちゃって。
Every time I teach you something, you somehow manage to forget it.
そのザルみたいな脳みそからこぼれ落ちないようにするためよ。
This training is my way of trying to keep some of that information in your head instead of letting it dribble out your ears like it usually does.
よしはセラ姉がいじめるよ。
Joshua, Shara's picking on me.
大丈夫ですよ、シェラさん。
Don't worry, Shara.
エステルって勉強が嫌いで予習復習もめったにやらないけ
While
ど、
Estelle may hate studying and rarely ever does her
つい
homework,
でにむやみと人よしで
acts
余計なおせ
rashly,
っかいが大好きだけど、
is overly naive, and has a tendency to stick her nose into everything,
勘の良さはピカイチだからオーブメントも実践で覚えます。
her instincts are sharp, so I'm sure she'll pick up on how to use an ornament with some practice. Eventually. Probably.
はあ、こうなったらそれに期待するしかないわね。
I guess there's not much I can do now except hope for the best.
ちょっとよしは。
Hold on a sec, Joshua.
なんか全然フォローしてるように聞こえないんですけど。
Somehow I get the feeling that you weren't standing up for me.
心外だな。君の美点を正直に言ったのに。
Well, that's odd. I'm positive I described all your best traits accurately.
まったくもう。
Whatever.
ところで知らねえ、タロットで何を占ってたの？
By the way, Shara, what were you trying to predict with your tarot cards?
なんだか難しい顔してたけど。
Your face was really intent.
ああ、これね。
Oh, this?
近い将来身の回りで起こることを漠然と占ってみたんだけど、
I was just trying to get a vague reading about what might happen in the near future.
ちょっと調子が悪いみたい。読み解くことができなかったわ。
Unfortunately, I don't seem to have been in the right mindset to interpret the cards correctly.
読み解くことができない？
You couldn't read the cards?
へえ、そんなことってあるんですか？
Now that's surprising to hear.
あまりに意味深な形になると逆に解釈に困ることがあるのよね。
Actually, the more profound the meaning of the cards, the more difficult they become to interpret.
まあそれはいいわ。最後の研修を始めるわよ。
That's not important now. I think it's time we start your final training.
今まで習ったことを一通りおさらいするわよ。
I'll give you a brief rundown of all the information we covered in your previous training.
ブレーサーとして活動するのに必要な最低限の常識だからね。
This is the minimal level of knowledge that bracers should have in order to function effectively.
特にエステル、ちゃんと聞いておきなさい。
And Estelle, make sure you pay especially close attention to what I'm going to say.
ウィース。
Yeah, yeah.
何について知りたいの？
What would you like to know about? Alright, let's know about ordnance.
動力と呼ばれるエネルギーで動く機械仕掛けのユニットがオーブメントよ。
Ordnance are mechanical devices which operate by using what is known as orbital energy.
セプチウムを加工したクォーツが中に組み込まれていて、その気候に応じて様々な現象を引き起こすことができるわ。
A variety of effects can be produced depending on their structure and the type of quartz or processed septium installed.
最初に発明されてから50年くらいしか経っていないけど、
Although it's only been about 50 years since their invention,
今では照明、暖房などの日用品から兵器、魔法、飛行船まであらゆるものにオーブメントの力が利用されているのよね。
these devices play an integral role in all facets of life from lights, heaters, and other everyday products to weapons, magic, and even airships.
ちなみにこの技術革新は一般的に動力革命と呼ばれているわ。
In connection, this technological reform is commonly known as the orbital revolution.
何について知りたいの？
Alright, let's learn about bracers.
ブレーサーというのは 地域の平和と民間人の保護のために働く調査と戦闘のスペシャリストよ。
Bracers are investigative and combat specialists who work to protect civilians and maintain the stability of their respective regions.
魔獣退治や犯罪の防止だけでなく、荷物の護衛から落とし物の捜索まで様々な形で地域に貢献する仕事ね。
They aid the community in various ways such as exterminating monsters, preventing crime, finding lost items, and escorting people and goods.
各地の遊撃士たちを束ねているのが大陸全土に支部を持つブレイサーギルドよ。
The Bracer Guild, which has established branches across the continent, manages the affairs of the Bracers in each region.
何について知りたいの？
Right, about the Liberal Kingdom.
私たちの住むこのリベールはゼムリア大陸の西部に位置する豊かな自然と伝統に育まれた王国よ。
The kingdom of Liberal, in which we live, sits on the western half of the Zemurian continent and abounds with nature and deep-rooted traditions.
大陸でも有数のセプチウムの産地で、それを利用したオーブメントの開発でも高度な技術を誇っているわ。
Liberal is proud to be one of the leading producers of septium on the continent and is known for its high level of technology used to develop ordnance.
リベールにとってオーブメント技術は周辺の大国と渡り合いながら独立を守っていくための重要な柱ね。
Ordnance technology has also been a key pillar of support for Liberal in protecting its independence as it has contended with neighboring nations.
10年前、エレボニア帝国に侵略された時も最後に王国を救ったのはオーバルエンジンで空をかける飛行船を利用した作戦だったわ。
10 years ago, when Liberal was invaded by the Erebonian Empire, it was the use of orbital-powered airships that saved the kingdom from defeat.
まあ帝国とは今も微妙な関係だけど、アリシア女王陛下の優れた政治手腕もあって今のリベールはおおむね平和と言えるわね。
Consequently, even now, our relationship with the Empire is somewhat sensitive, but thanks to the Queen's political finesse, Liberal enjoys peace.
何について知りたいの？
And that's all. That is all.
さてと、復習はこのくらいで勘弁してあげるか。
Let's see, since we've got a mountain of stuff to do today, I'll let you off the hook this time with a condensed review.
今日はやることが山ほどあるんだから、とっとと実地研修に進むわよ。
I'm going to speed things up now and move on to the practical portion of your training.
ねえ知らね
Shara?
え、実地研修って今までの研修と何が違うの？
How is today's practical training any different from the training we've done before?
実地っていうのは現場を体験してもらうってことよ。
Since it's practical, that means you will be experiencing things firsthand.
これから2人には遊撃士の仕事に必要なことを一通りやってもらうわ。
Therefore, I'm going to have the both of you run through everything as if this were a real bracer job.
それってつまり
So what you're saying is,
机でお勉強じゃないってこと？
there won't be any studying at a desk involved?
ええ、もちろん違うわよ。
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
あちこちに出かけていって実際に体を動かしてもらうわ。
This time you'll have to go out and make a physical effort to accomplish your task.
たっぷり汗かいてもらうつもりだから楽しみにしてなさい。
I'll make sure to have you work up a sweat, so I hope you're ready.
助かったわ
Yes, that's seriously just what the doctor ordered.
ー。体を動かせるんなら今までの研修よりずーっと楽よ。
I didn't know what I was going to do if I had to sit another day with my tush parked at a desk.
もう心配して損しちゃった。
I guess I got all worried for nothing.
なんだか急に元気になったね。
Well, suddenly you're all bright and cheerful, Estelle.
その笑顔が最後まで続くといいんだけど。
Let's just hope that smile on your face lasts until the end of today's training.
さてと、最初の実地研修に行きましょうか。
Okay, let's get cracking on your first objective, shall we? Let's have at it.
最初の研修は仕事内容の確認よ。
Your first objective will be to confirm the details of the job you will be performing.
その前に、まず2人に渡すものがあるわ。
But before that, there's something that we need to give the both of you.
アイナ、もう用意できてる？
Aina, are they ready?
いいわよ。
Yes, they are.
じゃ、2人とももらってきなさい。
Alright, you two, go get one for each of yourselves.
大切なものだからなくさないようにね。
These are very important, so make sure not to lose them. We received a bracer notebook.
それはブレーサー手帳といって仕事の記録を残すための公式な手帳
Bracer
よ。
notebooks serve as the official way to record the status of the current jobs.
どんな話を聞いたのか、どこで何を見つけたの
Also,
か。
anything you may hear or anything you may find and where.
些細な出来事が手がかりになることも多いわ。
These kinds of trivial things can often become clues.
細かいことでも必ず記録を残すようにね。
No matter how insignificant something may seem, always write it down.
わかりました。
ちょっと面倒かも。
Understood. Well, Joshua says understood while Estelle says, crap, this sounds like it's going to be a pain.
あら、気のせいかしら。
Oh?
返事が一つしか聞こえなかったけど。
Please tell me it was my ears playing tricks on me because I swear I only got one response. I'm sure there were two.
記録を残すことはブレーサーの大事な義務よ。
Keeping an accurate account of events is an important duty for all bracers.
めんどくさがらずしっかりやりなさい。
So, get with the program and stop trying to make this out to be more than it really is, Estelle.
はーい、わかりました。
Okay, I got it.
わかればよろしい。
Make sure you do.
じゃ、実際にやってもらうわよ。
Alright then, let's begin.
出口の方を見て。掲示板があるでしょ。
Look over by the door. You can see that there's a bulletin board standing there.
掲示板のところまで行って仕事の内容を確認してきなさい。
First, I want you to go and check the job description posted there. And when the bulletin board is approached, exclamation mark will appear. Pressing the OK button will display the job list. By selecting the job names on the list, you can view their details. Yep. Alright, training retrieval. Client is Sherazard. We get 500 mirror for it. It is a direct request. This training will involve searching the sewers beneath Roland and bringing back the contents of a chest. See Sherazard for details. Details of the job confirmed on the bulletin board and other important events will be automatically recorded in the Bracer Notebook. The Bracer Notebook can be easily found by clicking on the Books tab of the Items menu. It can also be accessed by configuring a Bracer Book shortcut button on the Configuration menu.
いいわね。
Very good.
ちゃんと確認できたみたいじゃない。
It looks like you were able to see what was posted without any
掲
trouble.
示板のチェックはブレーサーにとって基本中の基本。
Checking the bulletin board is one of the most basic functions a bracer performs on their job.
緊急の仕事がないかどうか常に確認しとくのも大事な義務よ。
Checking regularly to see whether or not there are any urgent tasks which need immediate attention is also an important duty for bracers.
義務ばっかりで聞いてるだけでも息苦しいわね。
Man, all this talk about duty is starting to cramp my style.
確かに規則は多いけど、それだけの責任がある仕事だからね。
Sure, there are a lot of rules to follow, but there's an equal level of responsibility in the jobs themselves.
いい加減な気持ちでいたら、とても務まらないと思うよ。
I think being a bracer calls for much more than just someone with a half-hearted attitude.
そうだよね。
I guess you're right.
もっと気合い入れていかなきゃ。
I'll just have to be more motivated.
ちょっとは気持ちが切り替わったかしら。
Is that so? Had a change of heart, have you?
もうバッチリ。
You betcha.
じゃあその気合が抜けないうちにさっさと次の研修に行くわよ。
Well, before all that motivation sneaks off somewhere, let's get to work on your next task.
今度はどんな内容ですか？
What will we be doing this time?
お向かいにあるメルダースさんの工房に行って工房の利用法について勉強するわ。
We'll be heading across the street to Mr. Melder's orbital factory and learning about how to use its services.
わざわざ営業中に時間を取ってもらってるんだから失礼のないようにね。
He has graciously taken time out of his work schedule to explain things, so make sure to be on your best behavior. Okay.
ここでは工房の利用法を勉強するわ。
Here's where you will learn how to use an orbital factory services.
工房ではオーバルアーツを使うための専用のオーブメントを改造したり支援用のクォーツを合成したりできるの。
At an orbital factory, you can modify your orbments and synthesize support cords in order to use orbital arts.
アーツには多彩な効果があるから使いこなせるようになればいろいろと便利よ。
Arts have a wide range of effects and, if mastered, can be extremely helpful.
ブレーサー家業っていうのは危険と隣り合わせの職業だから工房とも長いお付き合いになるわ。
The bracer business is a pretty risky occupation, so the guild has had a long-standing relationship with these orbital factories.
私が説明できることはこれくらいね。
Anyway, this is about as much as I can explain.
技術的な説明は専門家にお任せす
I'll
る
leave
わ
the。technical details to the
と
expert.
いうわけでメルダースさんあとはよろしく。
So, Mr. Melders, if you wouldn't mind taking over from here?
おう、任しとけ。
No problem. Leave everything to me.
で、 何を知りてんだ？
So, what is it that you would like to know about orbits?
オーブメントとはクォーツをセットすることでいろんな効果を発揮する機械のこ
Orbits
と
are
だ。
mechanical devices which exhibit an array of effects through the installation of various types of quartz.
その定義からすりゃ照明や飛行船のエンジンなんかもみんなオーブメントなわけだが
By definition, that means that lights, airship engines, and so on are also types of orbits.
ここでいうオーブメントは身体能力を高め魔法を使えるようにする戦術オーブメントって
However,
やつ
the
のこと
ones
だ。
we will be discussing today are battle orbits, which enhance the user's physical abilities and make it possible to use magic.
こいつは個人の適性に合わせて完璧に調整された一品物だから
Since each orbit
持
is
ち主によって
adjusted
構造が異
to
なる
match the
ぜ。
owner's personal aptitude, the structures for these devices also differ for each owner.
具体的には属性限定のスロットやスロットを結ぶラインの形が違うんだが
Simply put, the shape
ま
of the fixed
今は
elemental
難しい
slots
話はよしておくと
and
する
lines
ぜ。
which connect them vary. At any rate, that's the layman's explanation.
クォーツをセットするときはまずスロットを開封しなきゃな
In
ら
order
ない。
to install quartz, you must first have an open slot.
中央のスロットは最初から空いてるが残りは工房で開封してもらう必要がある。
By
開封には
default,
セピスがいるから
central
注
slot
意
is
してくれ。
open, but the other slots must be opened at an orbital factory like this. It'll take a fair amount of sepith, too.
魔法を使うのに必要な EP の上限は開封されたスロット数に応じて増加するからな。積極的に穴を開けていった方が利口だぜ。
EP, which is needed for magic, will also see a max increase according to the number of open slots. I recommend opening them all as soon as possible.
で、何を知りてんだ？
So, what is it that you would like to know about? Yes, orbital arts.
まあ平たく言うと専用の戦術オーブメントを使って発動することのできる魔
Simply
法
put,
のこと
orbital
だ。
arts are magic which can be discharged exclusively through the use of battle ordnance.
オーブメントの中に蓄えられた動力と呼ばれるエネルギーでいろいろとおかしな現象を起こすわけだ
In
な。
other words, a number of peculiar effects can be produced by using the orbital energy stored within these mechanical devices.
オーバルアーツじゃ舌噛んじまうからみんなアーツアーツって呼びやがる。たく花からそう呼べってんだ。
Since orbital arts can be a mouthful, they are almost universally referred to as arts. Probably ought to have been called that from the get-go.
アーツにはいろんな種類があるんだが使えるようにするにはまず工房でクォーツってのを合成するんだ。
There are several types of arts, but in order to be able to use them, their corresponding quartz must first be synthesized at an orbital factory.
そのクォーツをオーブメントのスロットにセットするとアーツが使えるようになるってからくりだ。
Orbments are also set up so that once a particular quartz is installed into a slot, the owner will be able to use those arts.
使えるアーツの種類はセットしたクォーツの属性値の組み合わせによって変わるぜ。
The type of arts one can use also changes depending on the elemental value and the combination of installed quartz.
水のアーツが使いたいなら水の属性値を持つクォーツをセットすればいいってわけだ。
Basically, if you want to use water arts, all you have to do is install quartz with a water elemental value.
まあ正直なところ本当はもっと複雑なんだが差し当たりこれぐらいで十分だろ。
In reality, orbments are much more complex than what I have described, but I think this information should suffice for now.
で何を知りてんだ？
Alright, let's look what quartz
クォー
is.
ツってのはセピスから作られた回
Quartz
路
are
のことだ。
circuits made from sepith.
所有者の能力を引き上げると同時にさまざまなアーツを使用できるようにするという本当にいろんな効果を
Quartz
持
have
って
a
いやが
vast
る。
number of effects and raise the owner's abilities while simultaneously making it possible for them to use arts.
クォーツはオーブメントのスロットにセットして初めて効果を発揮するが
However, you will not be able to harness any of these effects until quartz has been installed into a slot.
スロットによってはセットできるクォーツの属性が限定されていることもある。
However, there are also fixed slots in which only a certain type of elemental quartz can be installed.
新しいクォーツを合成するときはあらかじめどこにセットするかオーブメントを見て決めておけよ。
This being the case, when you synthesize the new quartz, be sure to check your orbit and decide where you will be installing it ahead of time.
で何を知れ
And finally,
セ
sepith.
ピスってのは魔獣が落とすセプチウムのかけらのことだ。
Sepith are fragments of septium which are dropped by monsters.
色と属性に応じて地、水、火、風、地、 空、
They are divided
元
into 7
って具合
types.
に7種類に分かれてやがるんだ。
Earth brown, water blue, fire red, wind green, time black, space gold, and mirage silver.
街ん中なら大抵のとこでセピスは通貨のミラに換金できるんだが、
Sepith can be exchanged for mirror almost anywhere, but
工房ではこれを使って支援効果のあるクォーツを合成したり、それをセットするスロットを開封したりできるぜ。
at the orbital factory can be used to synthesize quartz and to open orbit slots in which to install the synthesized quartz.
で、何を知りてんだ？
And that's it.
もう質問はないみたいね。
It looks like Mr. Melders has answered all your questions.
なら次は実際に工房を利用してもらうわよ。
If there's nothing else, then let's have you both try and use the services here.
そのためにはまずセピスが必要ね。
For that, you're going to need some Sepith. Alright, receive several each type of elemental Sepith.
それだけあればいくつかのクォーツを合成できるわ。
With that amount, you two should be able to synthesize a few quartz.
まず自分のオーブメントに合う属性のクォーツを作ってみなさい。
Now I want you to begin by first making an elemental quartz that will work with each of your particular
エステ
orbits.
ルはどんな属性でも OK だけど、ヨシュアは時属性でないとダメよ。
In your case, still any elemental quartz is okay, but for you, Joshua, it has to be a time elemental
本
quartz.
当なら商店ではセピスの換金もできるんだけど、研修の都合上今は利用できないからね。
Normally at a shop you would be able to exchange Sepith or Mira, but for this training you will not be able to use this service. Upon approaching the counter, a talk mark will appear. Pressing OK will display a list of options. Select modify or trade to use the orbital factory services. Okay, let's try it out. If you need order, yeah, we have to talk to Freddy here. Okay, synthesize quartz. Time. And for Estelle, I will give you more attack, I guess. And is there any downside to synthesizing everything? What if I do that? Okay, so let's let me save here again.
Hmm? 合成できたみたいね。
That's alright, it looks like you were able to synthesize one.
じゃあ次は使えるアーツを増やしてみるわよ。
Next, I want you to increase the arts you can use.
オーブメントにクォーツをセットして回復と攻撃の魔法が使える状態にしなさい。
Now install the quartz into your orbment so that you can use both recovery and attack arts. Quartz when installed in the orbit screen. The orbit screen can be utilized by selecting orbit and tab in the main menu. Did I not do that already? I guess I need to... Tier Aqua Bleed. What is a healing spell? I guess this one.
回復と攻撃のアーツを両方とも用意できたみたいね。
Alright, it looks like you've got both recovery and attack arts set up.
そうやって2人でバランスよくアーツを使い分けると戦いやすいわよ。
If you balance your arts out between each other like you've done here, it should make dealing with monsters much
ち
easier.
なみにどのクォーツをセットするとどんなアーツが使えるようになるかはブレーサー手帳に載っているわ。
Additionally, your bracer notebook contains information about which quartz allow you to use which arts.
より強力なアーツが使いたいんだったら手帳のアーツ表やクォーツ表を見て自分なりに工夫してみるといいわ。
If you'd like to use more powerful arts, check out the arts and quartz charts in your bracer notebooks and find something that works for you.
さて そろそろ工房での研修も終わりに近づいてきたわね。
Alright, our training here is almost finished.
最後にやってもらうのは新しいスロットの開封よ。
Last of all, I'm going to have one of you open a new slot in your
ス
ordnance.
ロットの数が増えればそれだけ選択の幅も広がるわ。
More slots you have available to you, the broader range of choices you'll
アー
have.
ツで消費する EP 値の上限も開いているスロット数で決まるから、早めに開封していった方が何かと有利よ。
Since EP, which is consumed by using arts, can have its max value increased by opening up slots, it would be a good idea to open them all early on.
じゃあこのセピスを使って実際にスロットを開封してみなさい。
Now I want you to use this sepith and open a slot on each of your
どっ
ordnance.
ちのスロットを開封するのかはあなたたち2人で決めるといいわ。
Go ahead and decide which slots you're going to open. We got more elemental sepith. Only one of these guys can open it. I think it's better to open these ones, but these are time quartz. She can use everything. Alright, let's open you, I guess. But for now, that's where we're gonna stop it for tonight. Still in the tutorial, but it's super long. It's okay. We'll come back to it another time. For now, that will be the end of the stream for tonight. For those still around, thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed watching this game tonight. Next stream will be tomorrow night. It will be at the regular time. Yeah, other than that, take it easy and have a good night.